This is Will Ray, team leader of the Gathering Team, where together we find home. We are excited to bring you a video today talking about the top 5 reasons why you may want to consider a move to the Greenville area. So, before we dive into this video, one of the things we want to share with you about is just about relocation in general in the state of South Carolina, just some data that you can take and unpack. So in 2021, more residents moved into South Carolina than out of state, with 63% of those moves being inbound. If you're watching this video, you may very well be one of those people considering a move. And research suggests that most people will make that move due to be closer to family and or a new job or job transfer. However, what's interesting in South Carolina is that the majority of moves were for retirement, then followed by family proximity, and then in third was lifestyle. And the number one reason why people decide to move to South Carolina, or why we recommend moving to South Carolina, is going to fall under that lifestyle category. And that's for our moderate, temperate weather, and also our close proximity to mountains, lakes, and oceans. My wife and I grew up in the upstate. We love the upstate. It's where we met in college, and it's where we currently raise our kids and where we want our kids to be raised. However, we did spend a small stint down in Charleston, South Carolina, which is one of the most relocated to places in the country, and it's certainly a hot spot for relocation. But one of the reasons why we decided to leave there was because of the weather. We wanted to be able to have seasons. We wanted to be able to wear a light jacket. We wanted to be able to go to Starbucks and have a pumpkin spice latte and it not be 85 degrees outside. We wanted our kids to have the joy and the excitement of having a snow day once or twice a year, to be able to go outside and have those snowball fights with their siblings, to be able to build a snowman, to be able to have the snow angels. And I know a lot of people who are moving in from the Midwest and the Northeast are looking for more moderate weather and looking for winters that are a little less harsh. However, there's a lot of people that still enjoy some of those aspects of the Northeast and the North and the Midwest weather. Being able to enjoy the seasons, being able to see the foliage, being able to go and see the leaves change outside and enjoy the fall weather. Those are still things that are, a huge attraction to a lot of people. And they're certainly an attraction for us and our family. So again, one of the other things we want to talk about is the weather, right? In terms of temperatures. So during the summers, we do get a little toasty here in the upstate and in South Carolina. We are in the South after all. However, in Charleston and some of the lower states, places like Florida, the summers can be pretty harsh. And for us with small kids going to the park, that wasn't really a thing that we could do. The slides were too hot. The playground equipment was too hot. If we wanted to go on a walk, the kids would get too tired too quickly. We couldn't really enjoy a whole lot of the outside. However, with Greenville, that 5 to 10 degree difference in temperature makes a big difference in terms of the summer. It enables our kids to be able to go and practice soccer during the summer when they do their club training. It allows us to be able to go to the playground. It allows us to enjoy walks to our neighborhood. It allows us to do things like the Swamp Rabbit Trail, with our kids being able to be fully enjoyable experiences for them. So, if you're looking to make a move to the area, the number one thing we would have you consider is just how amazing our weather is and how temperate the climate is. But also, within that as well, you're so close to a lot of great natural amenities. You're less than an hour away from the lakes, over whether it be Hartwell or Jocassee or Lake Kiowee. You've got so many lake options that are a fantastic way to enjoy the summer months. You've also got the mountains. So if you're looking to go camping, if you're looking to go sightseeing, if you're looking to do hiking as a family or as you yourself, there's so many different options that are available that are just a stone throw away and just a step outside into your backyard. But also, if you are a beach bum and you like to get down to the ocean and curl your toes in the sand, you're a day trip away from beaches here in South Carolina. You're no more than 4 hours or so away from any of the beaches, whether it's Myrtle Beach, whether it's Charleston, Isle of Palms, Folly Beach, Surfside. If you want to go down to Beaufort, you've got a lot of really great options for you to be able to go and enjoy. So being centrally located to the mountains and also being able to be located to the beaches, along with the great weather, is a fantastic reason to consider taking a move to Greenville. If you'd like to learn more about what is available in terms of real estate, or if you have questions about the market or the area, certainly feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to have a conversation with you to be able to help you. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about reason number 2 why you should consider a move to the state of South Carolina, but more specifically, why you should consider a move to Greenville, South Carolina. Now we're going to talk about the number 2 reason why people decide to move to Greenville, South Carolina, and that's because of how retirement friendly it is. There are no taxes on Social Security, which means that your retirement paycheck goes even further here in the state. You can even claim up to $10,000 in retirement income deductions. In addition to no taxes on Social Security, those over the age of 65 are also able to deduct up to $10,000 in retirement income from pensions, IRA, and the like. Additional reasons why you may want to consider retiring here is because the cost of living is much lower here in the state of South Carolina than many of the other states in which people relocate from, which again means that retirement income is able to get stretched out even further here in the state. Another big perk for property owners here that retire is that we have what's called a homestead tax exemption that allows the first $50,000 of a property's fair market value to be excused from property taxes. This is a fantastic opportunity for those moving into the state to be able to enjoy a relaxed life rather than having to worry about constant financial issues. Another huge advantage that South Carolina is able to offer to retirees is that there is no estate or inheritance tax. One of the lesser known benefits of being a retiree here in the state of South Carolina is that you can go back to college for free. South Carolina residents 60 and older can attend any state-funded college tuition free on a space available basis. This includes courses taken for credit or audited. You have to apply for enrollment to the school you're interested in attending, and then you'll be on the hook for any course fees, textbooks, and mandatory materials, but you're able to go back for free just by being a retiree and over the age of 60 here in the state of South Carolina. Reason number 3 why people decide to relocate here to Greenville, South Carolina. It is an amazing mid-sized city with a ton of different amenities, a lot of different things that provide value. One of which is that it does not have the traffic that some of your larger cities have in places like Atlanta or Charlotte. But one of the great things about Greenville is that you are within striking distance of both of those major southern metropolitan cities. So if you do want to go to Atlanta, you're about a 2.5-hour drive. If you want to go to Charlotte, you're even less. This also opens up doors in terms of travel. So if you want to fly out of a major airport, you're really not that far away, even though you do have a local airport in GSP that has tons of direct flights all across the country. Many people want to relocate here because it's a good central hub for people that they have family in North Carolina or people in Georgia. And that way you can split the difference to be able to go see both grandkids and or your kids who are living in different areas. Reason number 4 why people decide to relocate here to Greenville, South Carolina, and that's because of its economic growth and its growing industries. One of the major industries here in Greenville, South Carolina is in its manufacturing sectors. Greenville has attracted a number of companies seeking to take advantage of the city's highly skilled workforce. Places like GE, Michelin, BMW, Fluor, Magna, Bosch, and other leading companies are moving here as well to be able to attract some high quality talent. The Greenville unemployment rate is right around 2.6%, which compares to a national average well above 3%. So again, the job market has continued to increase. Industries continue to move down here as it is a wonderful central hub between 2 major cities. It has close proximity to I-85. And again, it offers their employees a good cost of living to be able to live in some of these areas. So whether you're looking to be in the technology industry, the manufacturing, or biomedical, Greenville is an amazing place to be able to grow and develop your profession and your career. Reason number 5 why people decide to move to Greenville, South Carolina is because of its thriving culture, art, and food scene. It is an amazing place to go to Main Street and to be able to see all the thriving restaurants with unique concepts, or to maybe catch a show at the Peace Center downtown. Or again, to see the tons of different art galleries of local artists being featured all across the place. You will not find a more thriving Main Street in the Southeast. It is a phenomenal place to be. Places like Falls Park offer a great retreat from a nice hot summer day. It also offers you an amazing greenway, the Swamp Rabbit Trail that runs from Travelers Rest all the way through downtown Greenville. So for cyclists looking to go catch the mountains, but also to be able to go and drive down to a bistro in downtown Greenville, you have that opportunity to do that. The number of amenities are just endless, so we cannot possibly go over all of them here in this video, but there will certainly be follow-up videos that will go into some of these amenities much more in depth. So I do encourage you to go check out those other videos here on the channel, and as always, if you have questions or if you're potentially thinking about making a move here in Greenville, South Carolina, we would be happy to help in any way possible.